And it is 8:01, and we are starting the very first episode of the Triple Tangents podcast. I am Kai. To my virtual right, literally and figuratively, is Marco,
Hey.
who runs a YouTube channel where he talks about interesting things.
Yes, hi.
And to my and also to my virtual right, since technically I am far more left than he is. We have suit wearing David Byrne and David Lynch fan Xavier.
Don't forget Bowie.
And Bowie,
I like
of
a lot
course.
of David's weird. Hi, I'm Xavier.
I actually have a photoshopped image somewhere in my room of the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover, but it's called the 25 Davids, and it has and it photoshopped in 25 different Davids.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I think I've shown it to you. It's got David Bowie, Keith David, Larry David, last name Davids and first name Davids. David Byrne was in there, and David Lynch. So let's start on our topics. I'll start on. Let's introduce each other. This is a good way to do it. So, if you don't know who Xavier is, he's basically Anthony Fantano's second biggest fan. Anthony Fantano's first biggest fan, of course, being Cal Chesta. Cal Chesta. How do you say his name again?
Chester.
It's so Chester. There's a gnat in my room.
Also, I don't think so. Frankly, I'm into the lore of the needle drop, and Cal, he's very critical of Anthony.
I mean, every time Anthony is like critical of a album Cal likes, Cal will most likely torture him using various methods, mostly noise. He likes to use noise apparently as a torture method. You know, ISIS should really hire him. He's really effective. You know. See, torture as of late has become really ineffective because the CIA is now training their operatives to withstand torture. So it's like the whole point of torture is to break people, and if they're not breaking, it's just not going to work out. And you know, that's probably why ISIS is failing. It's just because they're not good at what they do.
Yeah.
You know, you got to take tips from the pros, like the CS:GO guys. They're the best at what they do, and plus they lose money if they shoot the hostage. No one knows how, but they still lose money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Xavier, I think he spends like probably every second of every day with a tab open of rateyourmusic.com. If he is in a car and the window is open and he passes by a radio playing a song, he will listen to that song as acutely as possible and then review that song and rate your music. I promise you, if that happens, I would not be surprised. I would genuinely not be surprised. He'd probably give it a 0 because it wasn't long enough.
I will give you that. I do like long music. I do like long music.
Like the 6-hour depressing album about memory loss that you listen to.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to stage 1, but not anything else.
Anthony Fantano listened to the entire thing. He listened to all. What is it? It's 6 hours, right?
It's 6 hours 30 minutes each.
Yeah, he listened to all of it.
How do you know that? Because I know we talked about it in Let's Argue, but
No, because you sent me a meme. And I trust memes.
Oh no, that wasn't it. That he was reacting to a Mac Miller song. That was a meme.
Oh,
that was a meme.
Oh,
you know how YouTube.
Do you not know the Anthony Fantano crying meme? Did you not see that on?
No, yeah. The one where he listened to the Mac Miller song shortly after he committed suicide.
Yeah.
I said the S word too quietly, but like it kind of saved me there, cause there's a see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. I was gonna take a note of every time we swore. So Marco, you better watch your effing mouth.
Don't
because
worry,
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
go full
I am the. I am the.
I'm gonna
person
go
who
full
swears,
Christian.
Gotta be
I'm
good
gonna go
Christian.
full.
man.
I'm gonna go
person who
full
swears,
Christian
man.
dad. I'm gonna go full Christian dad and just use every substitute word for swear words as I can possibly can.
Dude,
Well,
as
that's
I can
literally
possibly
what I
can.
do. Like, I literally don't use swear words at all. In all honesty, I mean, I do use them, but just not like I don't. I
You
text them a lot,
you
but I
use
don't
them
speak
in
them a lot.
text.
Yeah, text easily.
You
because
text them.
It's because my text. I feel like my text self and my real life self are different. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm the same 100%. I mean, like my text self is way more outgoing, and
Yeah.
he. I mean, I'm talkative as well, but my text when I'm texting with like people I have no idea who they are, it's way easier to start a conversation with someone you don't know over text, because like all you see is the avatar, and you don't have the emotional anxiety of how do I start this conversation with this person who's standing right in front of me? It's like a ticking time bomb. At some point, they're gonna go, "Hello, are you there?" But if it's over text, you can opt out. You can just say, "No, I don't want to say anything to this person." They have an iron cross in the background of their profile picture. They sound like they
Oh,
look
come
like
on!
a terrible person.
You're calling me out. Come on.
Oh, somebody was going to point it out, and it
Well,
wasn't
like,
going to be Xavier.
Mark, that is a very good question. In fact, Marco, why do you have an iron cross in the background? Is it because it's just good
Yeah.
set dressing?
Is it because you like to celebrate German culture and the Iron Cross is technically a very it is a very important part of German culture.
He does like
but
Attack
also
on Titan. He does like Attack on Titan.
they got rid of it for a reason, Marco.
You might have heard of this
So we'd
little
like
thing
to-
called the Holocaust.
It's
the
not, okay,
the
listen.
Holocaust,
Listen.
the Holocaust, if you will.
It's a long story, but I'll change it soon enough. Right now, I'm in the middle of a crusade. Anyway, now that I'm talking, I might as well
Excuse me?
introduce myself. Hey guys, I'm Marco. My internet alias is Eru. I run a channel called Eru_games where I review Shmentai. How are you?
Shmentai.
Yes, Shmentai. The good
That is
stuff, you
that
know.
is. Thank you. I was actually trying to think of a substitute for the
I'm really good at-
infamous
I'm really- yeah.
anime subgenre.
I'm really,
and
really, really
I-
good at
and-
coming up with subtitles because I usually swear a lot, but I got a subtitle.
Substitutes.
Yeah, I got a substitute.
Substitutes.
So because I'm good boy.
I might as well introduce myself right now as well. My name is
I
Xavier.
thought I already introduced you guys. but
Yeah,
apparently
Yeah,
I
well,
already
that's-
introduced you.
It's a little biased,
Well-
frankly. I should be able to introduce myself.
All right, introduce yourself again. Why not? Leave it. You can introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Xavier. I like movies and music, and that is my only personality trait.
All right, there we go.
I mean, I'm Kai, and I'm probably the only person who has listened to every single Michael Giacchino soundtrack. Actually, that's a lie. Nando V Movies definitely has. Actually, that's a lie. Schaefer is. Oh, I'm not an original. I'm not original at all. One thing I do have going for me is that I am the only person in this call who is dating someone, and that is a fact.
Hey, I
Expect
dated
it.
one.
And I
Hey,
will
listen.
use-
Hey.
and
listen. I dated once
That
before. and
it's
that's it.
I don't care. I don't care.
Expecting a round of applause for that.
There's like there is a relationship
Why is my audio so
like
bad?
level
Jesus.
hierarchy where
come on.
you've dated someone and you're dating someone currently. You've dated people but you're not dating someone currently, or you've never dated and you apparently don't want to date at all. And I and the first person. Marco is the second person and Xavier is the third person.
Alright.
It's just that I can't find nobody good enough. That's it.
No, it's because you're extremely unattractive.
I mean, in all honesty, people have actually been not attracted to me, but they have liked my personality.
Marco, I will give you something. I will give you this. As a man who likes men, you have a good physique. I will say that. Your face, no, but your physique,
I
yes.
don't have a good physique. I've gained a few pounds. So
I'm
gonna start losing
you
them. I've been
when
trying.
like a year ago you had a really good physique, and if you got back to that point where you were a mix between muscle and fat, that is a good mix to have. I will not deny that.
I'm still got some.
Xavier's just
I only
Xavier's
gained,
just laughing his butt off.
I mean, I did only gain a few pounds,
save,
not too many, but still, like, this isn't going to be too, like, mind-grueling for me to burn off. I can easily get to the point at which I was, like, a while ago. So, just give me, like,
I mean,
a
it
few
would
weeks.
it would take standing up, and you can't really do that because you spend too much time on the computer. Except for when we actually need you
I stood
to
up
record a
right now.
podcast
Okay, look,
that I was already late for.
Sorry, I was late, I'm sorry, but I'm standing up right now, so, hey.
Just like you stood us up
I'm sorry, man.
when we were trying to record the podcast.
Oh, dude, I still got here.
I feel
That's
like
what
I feel like I'm in one of those videos where like a significant other or a partner catches their other person cheating, and they confront them about it, and I feel extremely uncomfortable.
I've seen it.
I mean, it's like a Darman video that ends poorly and everyone dies.
Oh my god.
Because in Darman you can't swear. You can't swear in Darman.
No, you're not allowed to.
But like unlike Darman, we will be talking about one of the most terrifying things that has ever happened. Like we will be talking about something that is serious, something that everyone should be worried about, and that
So shocker,
is.
turns out it's not going to be something serious at all.
How could you have possibly guessed that? No, it's actually. Everyone knows what the worst fruit is. Xavier, would you like to say what the worst fruit is for us?
Honeydew.
Honeydew.
What?
He
Honeydew.
said honeydew.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Hold on.
Neither do I. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never actually tried it. Hey, don't
Hold on,
swear.
that's one that. Yeah, no, I realize that. I'm already typing out my first offense.
Here, let me look it up on Google. Here, I'll put up a picture of a honeydew right now.
This is just look like it just looks like a bad version of the melon.
Oh my god,
like
it
a
does.
watermelon.
It looks like a green
It's like
watermelon. It even has the word mellow in its like actual like scientific name. Oh, it's literally called
Cucumis mellow.
No, listen.
Cucumis.
It's literally called the honeydew melon. It's a melon, all right.
Well, like watermelon is so much watermelon is just generally superior to all of it.
I don't really like watermelon. It's too watery for me. But
Like
but the taste
see,
is
watermelon
good.
cantaloupe is for the people who don't like the messiness of watermelon, and honeydew is for no one.
I agree. That's what
I'm glad we can all agree on this. Marco, can you agree with me that honeydew is a pointless fruit that we should all get rid of and we should all shame it, like how I'm not gonna make this joke. That's horrible.
I mean, in all honesty,
never mind. I'm gonna make it anyway. We're gonna shame it, like how tabloids pointlessly shame sexual assault victims. All the time.
I thought we weren't gonna be offensive, man.
Especially if the accused people run the tabloids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you we'd be talking about serious topics.
Just got a lot more depressing.
Alright, so let me give my take on the fruit. So I believe all fruit should be given a chance because because fruits are fruits. Everybody's gonna like their own separate fruit. If you like honeydew, then you're gonna like it. That's your thing. But as long as you don't force it on anybody else, just I'm fine with you liking different fruits. That's just me.
Marco, why do you sound like you're talking about sexualities? Especially you.
Marco, you sound like you're talking about someone having like a weird kink, and you're like, God. Dude, you do you, man. You do, and you know what? If you like honeydew, that's fine.
Yeah.
But as long you will get your comeuppance one day.
But anyway, I don't really think anything of honeydew. I just think that it looks like a melon, and that's it. Because it is a melon.
Marco, Marco, you brought up something interesting, and I would like to talk about it
come
because
on.
it is a very interesting idea. Why is YouTube going bad? What is YouTube doing? Why is it
All
going
right,
bad?
I went on the rant on Twitter about something similar to this a while ago, but let me just speak. By the way, follow me on Twitter on information at. Anyway, so yeah, YouTube. YouTube is it's basically turning into China at this point. If you understand what I mean.
You mean the Chinese Communist
Yeah,
Party and how they control
yeah,
everything?
yeah. That's exactly what I mean. Like seriously, YouTube Kids exists, right? Therefore, all children should be directed to that website. YouTube should be free for us to swear and do all of that, as long as it's not downright, bad, bad stuff. If you understand, like seriously,
Yeah.
I went on a rant about this, but YouTube, it's just steering away from like the things that made it good, just the completely unfiltered, like just fun that everybody had, just. I mean, I know a ton of YouTubers who swear a lot in their videos, and they usually get their stuff demonetized. When it comes to copyright demonetization, that's a whole different just fiasco. But right now, I'm focusing on the, just the aspect of YouTube cutting out the mature side. That's what I've been like really mad about recently because like they just seem to be catering towards just children, even though they have a literal app just dedicated to children, which is incredibly stupid in my opinion. Susan, if you're
Remember all
hearing
those?
this, fix it, Susan.
Remember that? Remember that thing a few years ago? A little thing called Kappa.
Yep, I remember
That
that.
did
Everybody
nothing.
was talking about
That
it.
literally
Yeah,
nothing happened
yeah,
as that from that.
yeah. That nothing, but still, like the main reason I'm talking out about this whole thingy, it's because like a lot of my friends and stuff, they're worried because their content has a lot of swear words and stuff, and YouTube has just been just demonetizing people just for simply swearing or deleting their videos. Or including like history topics. I mean, I understand wanting to censor some of those history topics, but like, it's history, man. You gotta let it. You just gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You just because everybody has to know about history at one point. You can't hide it. I mean, okay, the option on YouTube to label your videos as targeted only to those over 18 exists. So videos should if just it's on the viewers to watch those videos. It's not on the it's not on the person who makes the videos. They specifically target their videos as over 18. But if somebody watches them who's under 18, that's their own problem. That's them.
Yeah.
Like you
Okay,
cannot
so
control the people. Sorry, here, let me just finish this. You cannot control the people who watch your videos. You cannot. That's just how it works. All right. So YouTube should get their act up.
YouTube should be the ones like decide like judge like because YouTube should be less like because it's hard to differentiate between different content and like but I understand when someone does a shentai review, saved it a shmentai review that you don't want kids saying that, right?
Yeah.
But when you block content that is about a kids creator doing something bad, that you can't just block it because it's a kids creator doing something bad. Sometimes kids need to see that.
Yeah.
Sometimes kids need to understand that the people that they're watching aren't great people. Sometimes it's
that
just not
animation,
okay.
Who's that? Like cartoon Cosmodor, that was his name. That guy who he was having a relationship with a minor. So let's cut that out. And I think. So both of you watch Penguin Zero, right? Morse Critical, Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
He made a video. I want to say a few months ago, where apparently he was in a call with Susan Wojcicki and other people at YouTube, and they made a lot of false promises, none of which have happened, and none of which are going to. And I love Charlie. He's a great man, cool man.
Yeah,
Would
yes,
love to
yes.
get a Capri Sun with that man sometime. But I think that video, by no fault of his own, was spawned from an area of complacency with where he is, with his level of success. I think a lot of the promises, a lot of the things that were said, they would benefit him, but they would benefit people, smaller channels, a lot more. And I'm guessing he just didn't take a lot of that into account. And frankly, it kind of annoys me that he might not have thought of that. He might not have thought before about what he might be making people think with that video, and how YouTube, as cool as the platform is, and as cool as the things that people have been able to do with it, YouTube does not really care about the small creator anymore, and they never really will.
Yeah. I mean, my videos haven't been touched, or just they haven't been reviewed by YouTube or anything. Like, and I only have 20 subscribers on YouTube, but I push I would say, I mean, my content is not good, but I definitely put effort into it. That's definitely true.
You know what's really weird though? They don't seem to monitor community posts, because there's a lot of really weird stuff that you can find in community posts.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Like, because sometimes people will post things in community posts that they don't post on that they won't post like a video about, because the community post will get more traction because if YouTube tries to suppress the video. You can't suppress community posts. They will show up in your feed no matter what. If you're a PC user. I don't know about with mobile. I don't really use YouTube mobile.
Yeah, you get community posts on mobile.
Yes, you do. It's been, I wouldn't say an issue, but it's been a little annoying seeing a lot of community posts from people that I literally just watched like one meme video from.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot though.
It's just like YouTube's algorithm. You watch one video about this one thing, you just get recommended a ton of other stuff that's barely even related to the same topic. That's just.
I will say, one thing I will say. Consider this a confession. I've been watching some Reddit videos.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
it really depends.
In all honesty,
it really depends.
Okay, here, let me speak. In all honesty, Reddit is like TikTok. It's not necessarily a bad site. It's just that it's the people who go on there that make it really bad. That can be said about a ton of stuff. Like a bunch.
Reddit is an example of the people who used it being in the issue, not the actual platform. Unlike something like Twitter, where the actual problem is a mix of the people that use it and the platform itself, benefiting the loud people, benefiting the insane people, allowing people like the Zoophiles, like the weird child porn things on that site. They let that stuff run completely rampant.
That's one. That is a strike for you for saying the P word.
I apologize.
You can use sexual images, but not the P word.
All right, but they've allowed communities like that to foster on Twitter.
Oh yeah, trust me. There's so many.
Done nothing about it.
I've seen so many e-girls that have just been flashing their privates out. You trust me. It's stupid how they're supporting all of those types of people. I mean, I honestly don't mind it, but like it's stupid to see.
Oh, I wonder why. Jeez, I wonder what.
Oh come on. Anyway, it's stupid to see so much of it.
Wait,
it's
what?
not limited to just women, men too.
Wait, guys. Apparently. Oh my God, guys. The Zack Snyder's Justice League official spoiler day, when people can start tweeting things that are spoilery, is tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Right.
And my feed is full of Zack Snyder Zack Snyder's Justice League stuff, and I still haven't seen the movie. So I cannot open Twitter for the next couple days because I can't see it. I can't see it tomorrow because I'm going out of town. So what am I gonna do? I can't spend a day without Twitter. Oh wait, yes I can. It's Twitter. What am I talking about?
Yeah. So
never mind.
back to the Reddit.
Back to Reddit sexual predator communities.
Yeah. But like there are communities on Reddit that you actively have to seek out to find that stuff. Yeah. On Twitter, you can just find it inexplicably. Like in certain not comment sections, what am I talking about? In certain reply threads, like literally at the bottom of certain things that I've looked in, people are just like, it's completely inexplicable. You can't hide from it. It's maddening. It's maddening. I'm going crazy in my own head.
Yeah, I understand.
I do think it is funny though.
Twitter is just bad. It's just like we can all admit Twitter is bad. Yeah. It's just a breeding.
Yeah, I do think it is funny though. Like if someone like you follow, like someone just completely innocuous likes a picture that is like not like just kind of horny, just like a little bit. And it's like just like a girl being like showing like a little cleavage. I think that's hilarious. If they don't like. I think that's funny, frankly. If someone likes an image
remember
like
when
that.
Remember back a couple of years ago when Ted Cruz liked a tweet from a P-word account?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Ted Cruz liked a tweet from that account, and he didn't remove it for a while, and people noticed.
Yeah, I follow a YouTuber.
That's something. That's something I don't like. I mean, people are allowed to do what they want on the internet, but I mean, within limitations, of course. But if somebody likes, the smutty kind of stuff, they should be allowed to like it without their fans just going, "Oh my God, he likes bad stuff." You know.
I did see this hilarious image where someone remember when the Frozen 2 trailer was coming out, and someone pretended to find a frame of Elsa's foot. And they posted like one of those blank images where it's like Twitter trying to load it, but it's like it's just that image, and people in the replies were like, the image isn't loading, please. Those Bay images, those where it's like, those are the funniest.
Where like if you have to click on the tweet to see the full image, but like it's cut off, and when you click on the tweet to see the full image, it's some meme.
Oh, those are good. Those are funny.
It's okay. It's
hilarious how many people legitimately fall for this.
That's called horny bait. I literally made a whole rant video about it on my channel where you have listen where you have this whole suggestive like thumbnail or just like picture that when you click on it, it's like it's a meme or something that calls horny people out. Like, just I made a whole rant about that, but still, like, it's a big problem.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got like a minute into it. No.
It's funny sometimes, but it's a problem. I'm sorry, I have a very annoying voice, so I can understand why people wouldn't be able to hear me, to listen to me for long. But still, all right, let's move on.
Let's choose another topic.
Let's talk about getting paid way too much for small tasks. Now,
the problem all of us suffer through.
Sure. No. It's just me. You have nothing of privilege. But today I got paid $50 for doing 2.5 hours of lawn work.
Bruh.
I mean, that's
excessive for the amount of work I did. That's really? A bit excessive. But like the lady insisted, and she was like, no, take it. I really. Nice lady. I suspect. I personally, I suspect that that she is a criminal, and she is using me to funnel her money.
Funnel her funds out of her bank.
Yeah, exactly. Funnel her funds out of her bank. Something else that, although now that I think about it, it was kind of worth $50 because I nearly got stung by a bee.
Bees? Okay.
I killed a bee today.
Controversial.
I killed a bee.
I mean, I like bugs, but like stinging bugs, like I'm like really like just I'm not
like
fond of
wasps,
Yeah.
hornets, and honeybees are big no's for me.
Honeybees
I-
are okay.
I agree with the
I
hornets.
live in
Just leave them
fe-
alone.
I agree with
Everything
I can
else,
deal
yeah.
with spiders now.
Yeah.
I have gotten over my fears of spiders in 1.75 hours of Skyrim.
In all honesty,
But like,
I mean, yeah, in all honesty, people aren't afraid of the actual bug. They're just afraid of what it could do.
yeah,
It
exactly.
can bite.
It's like being
you
afraid
and
of the
all
dark.
that.
You're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid
Yeah,
of what could be
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how many people have that same fear of like going upstairs and you're turning off the lights and you turn off that one light. You have to run upstairs because you're afraid of the demons.
Yeah, I've seen so many of them.
Yeah, I mean, I am that person. I am that person.
I am not that person in the slightest.
One time I didn't even do it until one time where I turned off all the lights, and then I hear footsteps in the kitchen, and I just bolt upstairs because I'm freaking the hell out. Turns out my dad was still downstairs, and he can navigate the house blind because he's lived here for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I have, but like I'm.
Wait,
I'm
isn't
an idiot,
your dad blind in one eye?
He's blind in one eye. Yeah.
see.
I mean, actually, he funny story. He was when he actually went blind. He actually went blind in both eyes at first, but he knew his house so well, his home, his like original growing up home.
Yeah.
That he could navigate it without seeing, and he could even play the piano. Like he could walk down into the basement, navigate through the basement to the piano, which is all the way in the corner of this maze of a basement, and he just started playing the piano, and it freaked out his mom because he would do that because he couldn't really do anything else. He was blind, so he got laser eye surgery to fix one of his eyes, but the other one was too far gone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was good. It was. I think it was his. Was it his good eye? I think it was his good eye. I could be wrong. But I think it was his good eye. But it's pretty weird because sometimes you just forget. So because it only happens in specific moments when he needs to see something that's on his left. Like I could walk up to if he has no headphones on, he's just looking at a computer, and I could just tiptoe up to him. Look right at him, be right next to him, and he wouldn't know unless I made a noise or looked slightly to the left.
I mean,
That's kind of funny.
You can feel people's presence, like that you can feel it, but like
Yeah, that's a weird thing humans can do. That's a weird thing.
you can feel each other's presences. Another thing is when it's like when you can tell who is coming up to your like room or something by like the sound of their footsteps. Like you can just memorize like the rhythm, like the hardness of their steps. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I know what my parents' separate footsteps sound like because it's not even by weight, it's by speed.
Yeah, mine too, exactly.
Yeah,
my mom walks way faster than my dad, and if my dad is walking by fast, there's something going on. So, but I also have memorized their sleep patterns.
Yep.
So have I.
I have calculated every night, like my parents go to sleep, fall into the deep sleep, the first stage of the like it's something like the dream state or something, but it's basically when your limbs start contracting, or not contracting, your limbs start to slowly they're entering the first stage of freezing. So that is the safe period. That is the earliest safe period where you can go. It's about like 33 minutes into when they actually go to sleep.
That's weird, guy.
Well, I listen. I have to watch movies somehow. I watch like 90% of the movies that I watch when I sneaking downstairs in the middle of the night.
Totally.
I don't really do it as often anymore. I think the last time I did it was actually in January. So I haven't actually done it as often now that I think about it, and I don't plan on doing it in the future because it's not safe. It's not healthy for me. It's not. It's just because like every night I do it. See, I have to earn chips to get computer time, and those chips rely on me getting up in the morning if I have something. No. It's actually kind of genius, because my incentive to get up in the morning is computer time. It's actually quite smart, because I mean, some days it's like, and you may ask, well, why would you? What if you just sleep on accident? Your alarm breaks. If my alarm is broken, it's fine.
Yeah.
If my alarm is broken, it's forgive and forget. Also, I always press snooze at least 5 times.
Yeah.
Because I wake up. I mean, Xavier, I've slept over at your house, man. You do not wake up. You do not wake up.
No, I don't.
Once you enter REM sleep, once Xavier enters REM sleep, he's gone. Once he enters REM sleep, it's like if the house was burning down, I would literally have to punch him in the gut to get him to wake up.
Okay, do you want to hear a great story?
Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay,
so great stories are perfect for podcasts.
3rd grade, probably I want to say close to the end. It was spring. Some thunderstorms were going through the area, and one night I wake up and you know when you're younger, and sometimes this might have just been me, but you're younger, you walk into your parents' room and you like just climb into bed and sleep in the bed. Did that ever? Did you get either of you? Neither of you. Okay,
I sometimes did that, but I didn't sleep. I just like bouncing around because they had a much bigger bed than I did. So I just like to experience it. I mean, right now I have
just
a
more
queen
space.
sized bed, and it's like only a few inches, like just longer than my body. So
yeah. Okay, so basically, this was a night with a thunderstorm. I got pretty spooked, so I of course and I woke up at, I want to say, around 7. Sorry, this is funny, but I woke up and both my parents were like, "Did you hear what happened last night?" And I was like, "No, I don't." So they were like, "Hey, go outside." And a tree in the front of our house, lightning hit the tree, and I would say maybe 30-foot tall branch crashed into our house.
Is that why the screw is in your tree? Is because it freaking exploded?
No. The tree.
Then why is that screw there?
To hold the tree up. I don't know why. But a literal gigantic branch fell on our house, and I slept through it.
I mean,
I honestly, now that you mention it, I would not sleep through that. I would 100%.
Neither would I. I mean, I'm a fairly heavy sleeper, but I will wake up by like loud noises and stuff like that. I mean, my family members have woken me up before, but they have had a lot of trouble.
My brain is trained to wake up at the right moment. Sorry, my brain is trained to wake up at the right moment if there's something going on, but only in the period between like 11 and 5 a.m. But after 5 a.m., my brain will just go like, "Oh, right, I guess we're entering REM sleep now."
Oh boy.
I guess we're entering the final and most hard to wake up stage of sleep at 5 a.m., an hour and a half before Kai wakes up. This is a good idea, brain.
Yeah.
Right other side of the brain? No, this is a terrible idea. Shut up! I'm in charge. It's sleep. But yeah.
You okay?
No, we all have we have 2 different sides of our brain, right? We have the logic side and we have the emotion side.
I don't personify mine. Personal thing, maybe that's weird. I don't personify.
I slightly personify it. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but sometimes I do have different types of the way I say things, because sometimes there's the full-blown ADHD crazy, I'm happy, let's do things me, and then there's the hey, let's talk business, I'm angry me.
I could feel that. I mean, I myself have ADHD, and so that side of me is always.
Do we all have some form of ADHD?
My teachers thought I did when I was younger, but I got tested. Apparently, don't. I wouldn't be surprised if I do now. I don't know.
you don't show all of the signs, but you show some of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like ADHD people are like they're like magnets, except but they somehow like congregate in the same area, because like I feel like our lunch table started because we all just kind of sat at the same place and
Are you talking about like
to each other.
You're talking about eighth grade or sixth grade?
Seventh grade and eighth grade.
Yeah.
Mainly eighth grade.
Okay. This is a personal thing for our school, but in 7th grade, they made us sit assigned seats at lunch.
Oh, that was horrible.
I remember that.
Who the F does that? Who does that? They
was
like dropped
probably
it like three-quarters of the way through the year, but like
that was
why?
almost almost as bad as an idea as a different thing that my a thing that my elementary school did right before I left. Which is a good thing too, because you don't want to say this to a pan guy, pan being pansexual. But
oh my god.
But listen. This is not gonna sound good. So this is back. Something interesting happened, and that was people started. They started a campaign at our elementary school.
This can't go well. This can't be good.
About the kids had a new favorite word, and they didn't want them saying that word because they were using it in a very crass manner. How do you solve that problem? Well, of course, you start a campaign not to say the word. So of course you call the campaign "It's not okay to say gay."
Oh my god.
Yep. They had banners at the school saying "It's not okay to say gay" in beautiful rainbow letters.
Society.
Yeah. And of course, like there were tons of people at my elementary school who turned out to be some form of LGBTQ. So
that must have been hellish.
that was great. That was amazing.
Oh my god!
Seeing.
Imagine being that like.
No. And by that point, I already had crushes on some men. So I mean, all of them minor, but like slow, like not minors, but and I mean, like I think that it's just not okay. Like it's my like that me, a person who started to have feelings. Suddenly seeing that it's not that great a sign. It's not like because there's got to be tons of like teachers at that school who may actually be part of the LGBTQ community and not exactly open about it, and them seeing that must have hurt.
I think there is one thing. Like, I don't know if I don't want to try and sound like, oh, I'm being oppressed, like, because I'm definitely not. But I think as an aromantic person, yes, I'm aromantic. But I think that the glorification of
A-Rose, let's go.
Yeah, I think the glorification of having a significant other, just in general, it's kind of weird.
I can understand that. I mean, they make it seem like, oh, if you have a significant other, you're good and blah, blah, blah. They act like you can't have like arguments with them and just break up. You know, it's quite weird. It's quite weird.
Yeah, it's like it's fine to be friends. It's fine to be friends with someone.
Yeah.
Like all the okay, can I say something first? All the crushes that I have had on people, those people just turn out end up being my friends. Like in 4th grade, I had a crush on this girl, and I told her at the end of the year, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to be friends?" Not like, oh, I think we should just be friends. It's just like, "Hey, do you want to be friends?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure," and we're still friends. Well, then again, he transitioned, so I should have thought of that. But
maybe you should have thought. You know what, Xavier? I'm giving you a strike for misgendering someone. Marco, while you are the most crass knowing you, while you're the most crass person, I think me and Xavier have the most strikes.
I don't have any strikes.
You don't have any strikes. It's just I have one and Xavier has 2.
Yeah.
That really shows.
Yeah, it does show, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
It's hilarious. We're laughing so hard at you, Xavier.
No, that's fine.
We're laughing at you.
That's fine. It's fine.
I want you to know that, Xavier.
It's fine.
We're laughing at you.
Thanks. Okay, let's move on to a topic.
Moving on to another topic. All right. Moving on. What makes promotional art so good?
Well, what makes a piece of promotional art good in general? I've been thinking about this a lot because, as y'all know, but not as our future in quotes viewers know, I've been getting into music recently. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but looking through album covers and just movie posters in general, it's something I've been doing for years. What makes something good is something that it doesn't give you all the answers, frankly. What makes something interesting, like for example, the album cover for Led Zeppelin's first ever album, Led Zeppelin 1. The cover to that is literally it's a image of a Zeppelin going down in flames. And it doesn't give you all, like, you're like, holy crap, this is like the dopest thing I ever did see, guys.
And it's made of lead.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just straight up. I feel bad for those people driving that Zeppelin because they were just undeservedly led to their doom. I mean, then again, that album did lead to a lot of success for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it led that way.
They deserved it. But
I've been making puns all day, and I was just waiting.
But I think a very good piece of like video game art would definitely have to be the cover to The Last of Us. I started playing it recently. Great game, BTW. The original cover to the PS3 version of The Last of Us.
Last of Us 1 is amazing. Last of Us 2 is just not that good in my opinion. It's
don't start, Marco. Don't start.
No,
Marco.
Listen. I've actually started playing it, but listen. I don't hate it just because it won the Game Awards. I've gotten past that because I already know they were rigged and all of that.
Even though Doom definitely deserved to win.
Doom totally deserved to win.
Yes, Doom.
Yeah. They worked so hard on that game. Markiplier's dad. Wait, was Markiplier's dad in 2016 or Doom?
Doom
yeah,
Eternal.
Markiplier's dad was in it. Yeah. Markiplier's dad's name is in it, and that, and if it had won Game of the Year, that would have been so cool.
It didn't win anything, not even score.
Exactly.
Nothing. And Final Fantasy Remake won score. It's a remake.
It's a remake. What? Why would you give this best original score to a remake? Okay, it's not original.
Original score. Sorry.
Literally. There's this great video on the making of the score, and it's all about how Mick Gordon got a bunch of
heavy metal choir singers,
heavy metal guys, and and gals, and they started singing like a choir. He got heavy metal people to start singing, and like not like choir like but like don't, and it's so freaking cool because the end product just sounds so dope, and they didn't even acknowledge it at the Game Awards.
But it's at the top. It's at the top. It's at the top along with a lot of other games.
It's definitely in the top. It's in the top 5 for me. But I'd say the greatest video game soundtrack, and I'd actually say the greatest soundtrack to any piece of media, is the Persona 4 soundtrack.
I got disconnected from the call, but I was still recording. Let's go.
Oh, bruh.
Your microphone
Let's
went
go.
wonky schmonky.
Yeah, let's go. You know what that means, guys. You know what that means, guys. Xavier was right. he knew that this was the best way to record, and you know what? I salute you.
Oh my god.
Also, you're a terrible person. You swore once and then you misgendered someone. How dare you?
Hey, you also have a strike, Kai. Don't.
Okay, sure, you acknowledged it. But you still misgendered them. I mean, you're a terrible human being, and you deserve to be put at the stake.
I need to watch myself with that. That's happened like twice in the past year, bruh.
I mean, that's happened. That happened once to me recently, and it was like.
Hey, listen.
To me.
It's fine if you misgender someone accidentally.
Marco. Shh.
Hold on, Marco. Let's Smith.
And it was to the person I'm dating, so it didn't exactly. It wasn't exactly great.
And if you knew, but if y'all knew them, they don't take it well.
No, they were fine with it because it's me.
Oh.
But the issue is the issue. The hilarious part was, it wasn't even them that I misgendered. It was a completely different person who was talking. So that was also, we were playing D&D, and I totally could have used the excuse of, I was talking about your character.
Kind of round.
But that would have been. But I don't think I've ever lied to them. And I do not want to break that streak of like not lying to them once. I looking back, this is probably the healthiest relationship I've ever have, and they've said before that I am the as it's the healthiest relationship they've ever had. So I feel like
kudos. I clap.
I had a perfect excuse, and I didn't use it because I wanted to internally still have that same relationship.
Like that mental check.
Yeah, that meant that because you can be openly healthy, but internally unhealthy because you lie to someone all the time. But that isn't the same. Like Xavier, I lie to you all the time.
Oh, same.
I'm telling you this to your face. We lie to each other about tons of things. Yeah. I mean, most of the time we find out and we're like, "Hey, bitch, you lied."
You bitch, you lie.
Sword!
Yeah.
Oh, that's two. That's
3 strikes for Xavier. I'm not. Yeah.
What do you get at 3 strikes?
One more for you though. You don't get to talk anymore. So
what? No, come on.
No. Once you reach 5 strikes, you have to leave the call for a couple seconds.
For a couple. Did you say couple seasons?
Couple seasons. Get out of here.
Double tangents now. I just ban you from the server if you get to 10 in one. You just get banned from the server. It goes straight from leaving the call for a couple seconds to just straight up ban.
That's funny.
You're gone.
Bro. I have no
eliminated.
Game.
So far, mother
trucker.
Friend. Mother friend.
You can say mother trucker.
You are friends
you
to
You
mothers.
can say mother trucker.
No. You know why? You know why I say mother friend?
What?
Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
bro.
Mother
wow.
friend. Mother. Bro. Yeah, I'm a genius.
Oh my god.
Calm down.
I need a drink of water. You guys move on to the next topic, which is what defines anime and shmentai.
All right.
Xavier, okay. I'm leaving you alone on this on purpose.
Alright, so what defines anime and shmentai? Well, a lot of things.
This can't go well.
Okay, so there's an entire genre of anime referred to as ecchi. That is very suggestive stuff. A lot of mangas are reviewed in those types of anime. A lot of like stuff. It's not completely reviewed. It's not
huge set of badonkers.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, it's not completely.
Oh, for God's sake!
It's not complete bad stuff. It's not complete obscene material. You know. I mean, right now, Redo of a Healer. It's Redo of a Healer is literally just going back and forth between anime and shmentai because it has actual, scenes in it. It has those scenes in it, but it doesn't actually show it. It shows it, but it doesn't as well. It shows it, but it also doesn't as well. It's really weird. I'm enjoying Redo of a Healer. I think it's a good show, but that's just me. I mean, everybody has their opinions, and most people don't like it.
Mark,
and I don't like it just because it has.
Based on what I know about that show, that's probably not a good thing.
So I'm back, guys. What happened?
Hold on, let me continue.
What happened while I was
gone? So Radio of a Healer. Radio of a Healer. It's good, but only but I only think it's good because of the actual just revenge story parts of it, because it's some of the most twisted things I've seen in a character, and it's really good. It's really
the story. The story is the plot. Of course,
the plot is actually not bad. It's a little generic, but what I'm mainly focused on is Keiaru, who's the main character. I'm focused on his revenge side. Okay, let me describe something, and I'm not gonna be too descriptive because YouTube. But so in one of the episodes, there was this one guy who did a funny thing to the healers, the caretaker, yeah. And then healer, his name is Kearu. He turned that guy into a girl and had him. Hey
Marco.
You know,
I think we should move on. I don't.
Yeah, let's move on.
This topic.
Yeah, let's move on. I mean, if you want to see hentai, I mean, no! One strike!
We got him! We got him! Yeah!
Yes!
We got him! Yes! Yeah, that's one on the board for Marco! Oh my god.
Take that was a mistake.
I knew it. Also, we can't really talk. Marco, I'm sorry that it's your future career, but we can't really talk about Shmentai that much because my dad listens to this podcast.
What for? Oh my god.
Bruh.
No, I'm joking, but still.
Okay, anyway.
He might find it. He might find it.
I didn't finish.
He might find it. He has ways. I will say.
Okay, anyway, so if you want to see that stuff, go to my channel.
But he's pretty lenient. He's pretty lenient on it, so I wouldn't actually be that worried.
Okay, but if you want to see, listen.
They give me. They're like verbal warning type people. They don't yell at me if I do a swear word unless it's like really bad in a really bad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, if you want to actually see stuff about that for some reason, you filthy degenerates, just go to my channel, Ariel_Games. Xavier, can you link
how many
it down?
Times are you gonna? How many times are you gonna?
Stop plugging, Marco.
I have already linked. Don't worry, Marco. I have already linked all of our main things on the YouTube page. Right. I think.
Good.
Let me
but still, I'm sorry, but it's just some people really want to see that stuff. Trust me. Otherwise, one of my reviews wouldn't
truly
have
disgusting
over
that some
900
people would do this horrible
views. What am I? My video.
Exactly.
Yeah, 900 views on one of my videos. By the way, I'm almost got into it.
That was actually. That was actually impressive. I mean, I know some. One of my friends streams on Twitch, and also does YouTube, and his most viewed video is him reading the entire Shrek script, but it's ASMR.
How many views did he get?
It's like 100 something. Huh. It's pretty impressive. Honestly, he did it. He fulfilled. He followed through, and I respect that. Reading the entire Shrek 2 was it Shrek 2? It's one of the Shrek movies but in an ASMR voice for like an hour and like 15 minutes. That's dedication.
Yeah,
that's dedication.
That's more dedication than I put to my stuff, in all honesty.
Yeah.
It takes some gamer courage.
Yes. Oh crap! The next hour is gonna come up. Should we continue or should we leave it off here?
No. We should continue because
Alright, I might have to go in like 20 minutes, but I can definitely talk about some more topics.
We'll make the official cutoff time 8:10.
Alright, that works. Alright, let's continue.
8:10.
Sorry, not 8:10.
9:10.
9:10.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, 9:10.
I mean, I gotta go in like 20 minutes, as I said, but still.
Yeah, so 9. Yeah. We will stop at 9:10.
Oh, wait,
this is a good topic. This is a good topic to end on because it's pretty big.
All right, which topic are we talking about?
No. We will stop at 9:10.
All right, yeah.
9:10.
I got it.
So online gaming. What do you mean by how far could I possibly go?
I meant to say it. Sorry. How far could it possibly go?
Sorry.
So, currently,
okay.
The gaming meta, the gaming general landscape as of late is ridiculously online game focused. Things like Among Us, Fall Guys, Fortnite, such.
Mm-hmm.
How far could it go? Mike is my question. How far will we go until this balloon pops or if it never stops inflating? I guess. That's the question I posed.
Oh, I understand. Online gaming, it's not really a thing that can die off, in all honesty, because it's just so
I would agree, but like...
Yeah. It's gotten people like jobs, you can be like a YouTuber or a streamer and stuff, and you can make money off that. It's also just like helped a lot of people like just introduce themselves to new topics and stuff, like just, yeah. It's just, it's like... It helps people, but it also, like, it's not always good. Online gaming, it can, like, it can lead to you becoming a little bit more toxic, a little bit more angry because all of the losing and stuff like that. It can also lead to people wasting a ton of their life on it, just like grinding and all of that. Just,
Dark Side Phil. You know that man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That man spent thousands of dollars on a WWE online video game.
Yeah. People
Moment of
also waste a
silence
lot
for
of
Dark
money
Side
on
Phil.
it. People waste a lot of money on video games. That's also not good. You could say it promotes gambling somewhat with the loot box system, but that's subjective. That's subjective. That's completely subjective. It just depends on your view of it. I personally think it does slightly, because like it does slightly contribute to like people like gambling. Like you're just always waiting to like get good stuff, and like sometimes you waste like thousands of bucks on it. It's quite weird.
Yep. Only the rich can afford to have fun on mobile and online video games.
I mean, you don't have to be rich. You can grind your ass off. Oh no! Is the A word allowed?
Wow. No.
Oh wait, no! I almost
Marco,
said another bad word. Frick. I mean frick.
You have as much as I do
I'm
in the span of 20 minutes.
Oh,
Marco.
I got 2 strikes. Okay, enough. Anyway, yeah, gaming. It just.
Marco, I'm sorry. I forgot to add your YouTube channel. On the,
anyways, it's fine.
On the thing.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said, you gotta grind your butt off. Just like Gabe's in order to like be good. I've grinded a ton of games, but like I don't mind it. I mean, that's why I like quick, fast-paced games like Doom and stuff like that, where you don't have to grind. Like, you barely even have to like grind for stuff. I mean, there's secrets and stuff that you can go for, but those are optional. Like you can get by with just a few upgrades, and you're good. You're good for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really love fast-paced games.
Marco, I need to make a confession. So you know how you have 20 subscribers?
Yeah.
Your 20th subscriber was my school YouTube account.
Nah.
You really had to do
I'll
them like
take it.
that.
I'll take it. Why not? I'll take it.
And your 21st one is the Triple Tangents Podcast official channel.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah,
We did it. Hooray.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
21 subscribers. That's actually wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, I say we do one more topic, then we close this.
All right.
Yeah, we can do one more.
And this is a good one to end on. Xavier, how about you talk about it, because it's the one that you're the focal point of it. It's in the middle of my topic suggestions.
The unspoken Fallout video game.
Which is
Xavier, why is don't someone else say it, not me. I don't want to.
Fallout. Wait, are you talking about how Fallout New Vegas is the best one? Are you saying?
Yes, that one is the best one.
I haven't played that
because
one.
Why are you not
You
saying
what?
it, Smith?
Because you're gonna say that's April. Because
You're
that's
allowed
what
to-
you
No,
said.
I started it. I remember I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How far did you
Explanation.
get? Okay. I have been trying to get Xavier to play Fallout New Vegas since like December.
December.
December, and I stopped for like a month, and then I was like, hey, you should play Fallout New Vegas, and then he started saying that he would postpone it every time I said the title of
No,
the
not
game.
the title. I said every time you say you should play Fallout New Vegas, I'd postpone it by a month. But I started it, so now.
And then I started finding clever ways to bypass the rules.
Yeah.
By pulling up Fallout New Vegas videos on YouTube just
Yeah.
without saying anything, stuff like that. Wait, so how far did you get in the game?
Well, I exited the doctor's thing, then I got killed by a scorpion, and my mom said I had to go downstairs for dinner, and I haven't gone back to it since because I started up a little game called Knack.
I've always
That
wanted
you
to try
hate
out a
that
Fallout game, but I never got the chance.
We joke about loving Knack, but like when I played that game, it was so miserable.
It was
so boring.
I literally beat it earlier today. Knack is probably the worst game.
Just in general.
Yeah, it's probably the worst one I've ever played.
I don't think I have a worst game myself, but
I think the worst game I've ever played is a so it was this Shmentai game.
Oh yeah.
I think I told Marco about this.
I don't know about this. This is gonna be interesting.
So I found the Shmentai game. And it's more of a dating game.
Honey Pop?
But like no. It's like an online game, like in browser. And there's a, like, you can get everyone up to that certain point, and then once you get them to a certain point where they're like, oh yeah,
you want to do the fun time?
No. When they're about to, when you can ask them to for fun timesies, there's a paywall.
Oh my god.
No. But it's more intricate than that. You see, they will ask you for items that cost certain amounts of coins, which each cost a certain amount at the online store. So some people, the things that you have to buy to have funsies with them, like it's more expensive than others. I'm not paying, and guess what? There's like one that's free, and it's the worst one.
Which one?
So it's like a gymnast, and it's not fun.
Why are we talking about this? Can we talk about something else, guys? I don't like
shut up, you.
Let's end it off on a good.
Shut up, you Aero cringe. Aero cringe. So why make a full game like that a really obscure game that looks like it didn't cost much to make, and then put a paywall behind it? It's absurd.
It's to lure in the people who really want it, you know. I'm sure
the 11-year-olds with their mom's credit card.
Trust me, I would have probably bought it when I was like 10 or 11.
Honestly, 3 to 4 years ago, I would have bought it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I would have bought as many coins as you could possibly get.
Yeah, but I myself have I've gotten a lot stingy with money. I only spend it on things I really, really want. But
I mean, I'm $50 richer today, so.
Yeah. I finally, by the way, I finally paid off my PS5 today. I did it.
Nice.
And
it involves selling basically every other thing.
Oh no, totally! I sold my PS3, my PS2, and my and my PS4. So, yep, all gone.
I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade to PS5. Maybe once PS4 becomes completely obsolete, I'll upgrade. But that's gonna be not for a while. It's not gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, Marco! We're almost at a minute, and then we have to, and then we all get nuked, and then we all get nuked until we get revived.
Okay, hold on.
Sunday.
Guys, I will sing us out. I will sing.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, but let's do an outro before. All right?
Shh. Hey, it's me. Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddle away from brave England's white sands, to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea, I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be.